I'm going to show how to make a virtual environment and a small interaction within that environment. First, this is a new project, so there's nothing in there. I'm going to collapse the body, also going to remove the spatial anchor. And then in the world anchor, I'm going to add a living room 3D model. I downloaded this from Fab, I think. So in here is a room. As you can see, there's like a little living room situation. So I'm going to add this to my scene in the world anchor. It's fairly large, so it takes a time to load. It's also way too big. So I'm going to scale this down probably to something like this. This looks like it's more, this looks like it could fit. Obviously, like if you have an environment where you know the scale, that's useful. Okay, so now we basically have this environment. I start the experience looking in this direction, and it's going to be fixed in space, so that's already works nicely. So in Quest, usually what's going to happen is that the camera is rendering in the background, and if you have a room scanned, there will also be like the walls will occlude your 3D objects, so you can literally just toggle this off, physical occlusion, and that means we or ordinary objects will render this always on top of the camera feed. So probably if you look out the window somewhere here, you will see still your living room. You can fix that by just adding like a 3D object with a skybox, for example. And then you can basically take this living room as your origin, or I mean it is your origin, literally. And you can start adding other 3D objects inside, right? So you can, for example, say I have this couch here. So I'm just going to add this couch. So this one is the object that I actually care about. So I'm just going to add this somewhere here. Obviously, like scales and whatnot is something to be figured out. But this, this works really nicely. And then you can start basically using this object to make certain interactions, right? For example, if you hover with the right hand on the couch, we want to have it shake a little bit. And if you want to see how what it does, is basically you just put it here and you see, okay, it's shaking, but in the wrong direction. We want to have it move up and down a little bit, slowly, something like this. And of course, you can also then just add like UI elements, for example, show a price tag or whatever that would be, right? Yeah. And that's basically it.